Professor Gargi Nandi Roy, the point is simply this. I think whether it is the recruitment scam, whether it is this cattle smuggling, whether it is the coal scam, all of it seems to be pointing to this familiar idea of cut money culture, this syndicate, allegations that opposition have been making, not just the BJP, the Congress has been making that, the left front has been making that for a number of years against Mamata Banerjee. But she seems to be winning election after election, including the historic third term that she got last year. The question is it not sticking to her, or is it only a matter of time before it starts sticking to her?
I think it has started sticking to her. It is quite obvious to the people also now that the rise of Anubrata Mondal from a fish seller on the footpath to the owner of 1,000 crores and to the stature of Chota CM in Birbhum, what he has been known as. And why only cattle smuggling? He's the kingpin of coal smuggling. He was the mastermind behind post-poll violence. If you have heard him, Zaka, I don't know if you have heard him, he openly asked his men to hurl bombs at the police. He is not an MLA, not a minister, not an MP, yet he summons the district magistrate and superintendent of police. So that is his power. People had to flee Birbhum. So what is Mr. Monojit Mondal is an educated person. He is in such a mode of denial. I know he has to defend the indefensible today. It is very difficult job that he is doing. And Mr. Anubrata Mondal, he has been heard. He is telling, means anybody is not listening to him. He's openly saying, asking them to frame in drug cases. Such was his power, and the administration with full force tried to save him. So tell me one thing, Zaka, if he had 1,000 crores, his bodyguard, a constable getting a salary of 20,000 has 150 crore property. Imagine the money that went up. So it was not done by Anubrata alone. It is a corporatization of corruption. You know, the tragedy is the land of Tagore, Birbhum, is now known for a mafia, for a Bahubali like Anubrata. And that saddens us. And you know, the political rot in Bengal has gone so deep that it has caused a socio-cultural degeneration. And the backbone, the spine of a section of Bengali society is broken. Be it a section of medical fraternity, police, or even the intelligentsia. They don't speak.
But I want to ask Kabir Bose a very simple question. A very simple question. The contention of Mr. Mondal's lawyers is cattle trade is not illegal as per law, certainly not in the state of Bengal. If there is illegal smuggling that is happening, then by all means, if it has to cross the border, then what are the security folks there doing, this BSF which guards the Indo-Bangladesh border? It is they who should be held to account first. And secondly, the point that they are making that, trading in cattle, yes, the CBI is today saying it's illegal smuggling, but trading of cattle, as long as it's not deemed illegal by the state, anybody is free to trade in cattle.
Zaka, this is just the beginning. Anubrata Mondal has been arrested today. And just give it time. We'll have to give it time. We can't jump to conclusions that what's illegal, what's not illegal. Look, Mondal, a district president of TMC with 1,000 crores in his bank. His security guards, 150 crores. Where is the money trail? Where is the money trail heading to? There have been many voices in West Bengal which has continuously been saying that the highest leadership of the ruling party, they are involved in all these illegal activities.
Okay.
This is just the tip of the iceberg. We've seen Partho who is denied that it's his money. We've seen other cases also where people say, okay, time will say where this money is going to, or what is the root of this corruption. Now, coming to your other question, whether there's illegality or not, why has Mr. Mondal, Anubrata Mondal, been avoiding the summons? He's avoided about 10 summons. Law should take its own course. He tried to go to SSKM hospital once again, which has been shamed by the Honorable Calcutta High Court as a haven where TMC politicians take umbrage. He tried to take umbrage there. He was refused admission, and then the arrest came. Therefore, give the investigating agency time to go to the root of this, what illegal activities have taken place, and where does the money trail lead to?
Manoji, let me ask you, at a time when Mamata Banerjee is being very open about her national ambitions, at a time when she's throwing her hat in the ring to be one of the potential opposition faces, if you will, to take on Mr. Modi in 2024, these images of some of her closest people, whether it is a Partho Chatterjee today and Anubrata Mondal tomorrow, we don't know who, are coming out, and these pictures of wads and wads of cash being recovered from Arpita Mukherjee's flat. I mean, doesn't this undermine Mamata Banerjee's own credibility and her own ambitions for a larger national role? Because she has to explain to the people of India, forget about the people of Bengal, but to the people of India, why is this happening right under her nose?
I expect your gracious indulgence because this is a 4 versus 1 debate, so it will be equal time.
You're capable of taking on more than 3, Manojit, don't worry.
No.
You're more than capable
I'm a
of
very humble
of
professor
course.
doing the job for my party, right?
Yes.
The fact remains that this has been doing around for the last 5-6 years. Look at the kind of mechanism, the kind of muscle power, media power, money power you had 1 year back. Two of the most powerful men in Asia to take on one single lady, probably 5'6", 1 inch height with Hawaii chappal and so on. And yet, she could defeat.
Hawaii chappal and sari.
That's the image
no
of.
longer do, Mr.
Please,
Mondal.
Jaka.
Ma'am, 1 second. Let him
No,
finish.
no.
Let him finish.
The chappal
As he
story-
says, it's
I-
3 against 1. So
By
please,
hurling
please bear him some indulgence.
I could
Okay,
understand,
Manojit.
I could
But
understand
Manojit,
it
finish.
would be
Hey, no, but
one.
Manojit,
the
why
fact
don't you
remains-
stick to the question that I asked you? Yes, Hawaii chappals and white sari is
You're asking
fine.
about you.
But
yes,
please,
precisely,
how does one
I'm sticking
explain
to the-
such
I'm
high-profile
sticking to the
corruption
question.
scams right under the chief minister's nose?
No, that's what I'm sticking to the question. I come back to the same analogy. When the banks were getting looted, these people were being shown with the prime minister. I mean, did the prime minister know everything about it? When Mr. Jai Saha's property went up to whopping 1,600 or 16,000% in 2-3 years, did Mr. Amit Shah know about it? When Nitish Pramanik had these 12 cases of murder, dacoity, rape, and whatnot, did Mr. Amit Shah know, and that's why he was made the home minister for the state? I mean, let us not go into all this detail. If there is a case, again I repeat, if there is a case of cattle smuggling, and it has to be credibly proven by the agency, which should be apparently neutral, there is